gotta make myself work out legs today. And y'all, the only reason why I'm working out legs today, just letting y'all know, I'm doing this for y'all. So I say I can do my legs. Ooh, do these pistol squats. Ooh. Like, I got this bench in my way, so we're just gonna have to modify it, I guess, per se. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Not so bad. I could modify it like that. It just feels weird. It's actually working out under the bench. Pretty good. It's cool. How's y'all day been going? Mine is going a lot better. Got to settle some stuff. This past week. I feel I can talk about it now, but I realize how effective communication can be when you get to sit with somebody and actually talk about it. I had this issue with a production company that I was working with. And we had some issues on set. We still solved the matter. And we hadn't talked in a while. It's been about 3 weeks. And we were having so much trouble talking via text and email. It was getting all over the place. Therefore, I offered to meet in person and have a mediator on hand so we could figure all this out. And once I got to sit with the other party and talk, like, take emotions out for a second. Let's focus on the facts and kind of get an understanding of what they were saying first. And that's always my initial approach, is to hear what the other person means before you say whatever you're going to say, whether you agree or disagree. Just listen to what they say. Let them talk it all out. And so I let the other person, and I'm keeping people's names out of this for whatever reasons. But when I got to talk to the other person with the mediator, we were actually all on the same page. I just noticed that she had someone else that was kind of chirping in her ear or giving her advice and not correct advice, if you get what I'm saying. And so she was listening to the outside party's advice, who was not supposed to be part of the project because of other issues. And so when her and I sat down, she was very calm compared to how we were on set. And we didn't realize how much the outside party was kind of trying, not so much influence, but trying to influence the outcome of things, almost like setting us up to fail. And once we figured that out, we were able to isolate what the issue was and come to our own conclusions and solutions. Man, I'm getting an arm workout today. I also learned how great storytelling can be when you're communicating. I love storytelling. I'm learning more and more about it. And I was able to use storytelling to, one, get my point across in a non-emotional way, but in a very effective communication. And so there's other people walking around. And when she heard my story of what I was trying to accomplish with all this, her and the mediator both at one point said, "I've got goosebumps." And I knew I communicated correctly. I knew this was going to be an even better meeting than I hoped for. So we settled our differences. We got back on track. Production's back on. Now we can finish this and kind of get everything over with. My whole focus was getting all the cast and crew paid. That's all I cared about at that point. We can talk about my stuff later. Get the cast and crew paid. They deserve it. They did everything. They got it done. I like that little kickstand. So it was good. It was good. I think I'm going to incorporate more storytelling when I try to talk to people. I think it's a very helpful tool. I already get on stage a lot. Oh, I got to do some photo shoots. Oh man, I'm happy with what we did. I got to do this witch photo shoot for a friend at 5 in the morning. She always wants to do photo shoots before sunrise. Just something with the moon and the stars in the back. And we had to rush because sunlight don't wait for nobody. And I decided to switch up my tactics. But I didn't know what I was gonna do. I wanted to tell a story through the photo. So what I did was I tried to stop focusing on her and what's going on around her to get the focus onto her. And she had this crown, this black dress, this sword. I had cordless lights and battery lights, which was great and much more effective. And tried to tell this story of where she was some kind of lady by the lake or pond or whatever, but with not so good purposes. Almost as if she was trying to draw you in for ill intent. And we got to knock that out. And I got to hang out with, family and friends. Much needed recharge, you could say. And then I got to help some new people take some headshots. Again, I've been hearing these horror stories about just, models, male and female, getting taken advantage of financially, really the parents. And I decided to help this one mom out and her daughter. And the photos I took were just for really test shot purposes and for free. I actually was offering a free photo shoot because I felt bad for her daughter, and I gave her pointers on casting and other stuff like that, and modeling that I've heard or read about. I don't know too much about it, the industry. I'm just sure it's as very what's the word? I'm sure it's very compact as film industry, especially, with how they do with acting. But when I saw the photos the lady took, the other photographer that she mentioned, they were over edited and she was not looking natural. And so I used what I had, and she liked her photos more. And I said, man, there's very little retouching I'm gonna have to do. So you can use these for prints or headshots, whatever you want. And Mom was so impressed with my work that she actually paid me for it. I'm not gonna turn down money. So I was very thankful for it. I wasn't expecting it. I was grateful, appreciative, and hope to get to do future work with them again. You know, I wish people the best of luck. Ooh. Whew. Okay. I really want to do abs. I'm gonna look so bad doing abs. I know I am. See if I can do it on here. I don't know. This is so not sure. So not sure. Maybe if I kind of pull these up. I have work today. It's just it's raining, and since they're not needing me at the job site yet, I figure I use this as a means to put in my workouts, hold myself accountable, get my thoughts out, you know, connect with y'all. I hope y'all had a good weekend. I'm pumped. I got booked for a film last minute. With some people that I love working with. I love when I get to work with my acting and filmmaking friends that I worked with in the past. I don't know what we're about to get into. I never do. I just read the script, make a decision, and then know my lines, and then whatever the director says on set, that's what's gonna happen. Oh, I need a stretch. It just feels good to get back on that. I really want to go do some stand-up, man. My goal was supposed to do 1 to 2 shows a week, and I think I only did 1 this year so far. I am way behind, so I need to just either go tomorrow or just plan next week, just like flat out, no questions asked, just go, fall on my face, write a new set list, wash, rinse, and repeat. And you know, then eventually you wash the clothes enough, the stain's gonna come out the shirt, you know. Yeah. Oh man, I'm so excited to go work on set, to do some acting, and we get to do like a comedy. Oh, I want to do some comedy so bad. To get recognized by other people you know for a movie you didn't even know was released is a very humbling feeling. And I've never been the type of one to have an ego, and so when I get compliments, I'm just very appreciative of it, because you know, I don't get that many, so I welcome them. I've done better along my years. I used to not accept compliments ever, because I never believed them. Let me rephrase that. I never believed compliments because I had a very low self-esteem in my younger years. So when a girl told me I looked good or I was handsome or any kind of compliment, I just like, cool. But I never believed it. Now I've learned to say thank you. That's very nice of you to say. And even if I don't believe it, which I do now, to give gratitude when someone gives you a compliment. And reciprocate if you can. So, whew. Man. I have not been doing my yoga either, so this is my reminder to go do yoga and get back on it. I can now finally get back on everything because I have steady work coming through. I start my new job next week, so that's good to hear. I'm gonna do some good mornings. Oh man, because I really need to stretch. Oh, my hamstrings are incredibly tight. Oh, I stopped stretching them back in high school, and I don't think they've ever relaxed since then. So I can't even touch the floor on this stuff. All right, let's see if I can do some kind of abs, which I don't think I will be. We're gonna try. I'm sure this is not right on any scale. Let's just hold them then. Oh, not so bad. I wonder if I try one where I keep my legs straight. I've heard of this, it's called the hanging L. I don't know if I want to do this. My feet are like sticking out. Oh, nope, yeah, can't do that. Don't have the abs yet for that. Let's try this again. This is a hanging chair. Oh, okay. Whew. Oh. Oh man. I feel like doing some pull-ups real quick. Just some hanging body weights. I know I'm avoiding the workout I'm supposed to be doing. It's supposed to be legs and abs. I always get sidetracked because my brain's like, nope, don't want to do this. Let's do something else besides that. People cutting across. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good music. I'll probably cut that out. Just for, respectable purposes. I know we're in a public place, but some people don't like to be recorded, and you want to honor people's wishes. I respect people. Now, for street photography, street photography, I've learned you just got to do it. Just can't give no F's on that. Okay, let's see. Let's just do. Yeah. All right. It's probably the same workout as the other stuff. 4. Oof, I lost my stuff. I don't know how I feel about this. Ah. All right, how we doing on time? Getting there. I think I'll just do 100 jumping jacks, call it a day, and then get to work. Because that's what I gotta do. Doing military style, that's how I do it. 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 10. It's all about doing it in tandem. Trying to get my cardio up and all this stuff. I try to get to 50, which is usually about 100. I'll be so tired after that. Keeping count for me. Ooh, I'm feeling the burn. Last one. I think I'm getting to that 100. One more for good measure. I think I'm half 100. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it as always. Let's get the day going. Have a good one. Peace.